What if I told you that the first human ever injected with plutonium was a black man without his consent? I'm Dr. Michael H. Ford, and this is a story you need to hear. On March 23rd, 1945, in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, a 55-year-old construction worker named Eb Cade was on his way to work at the Manhattan Project when he was struck in a car accident. He broke his leg, his arm, and his kneecap. Cade was rushed to the Oak Ridge Hospital. But instead of treating his injuries, doctors delayed setting his bones for nearly 20 days. Why? Because they had other plans. Cade, described in their notes as a well-developed colored male, was secretly chosen for a dangerous experiment. On April 10th, 1945, without his knowledge, Cade became human product 12, the very first person in history injected with plutonium-239, the radioactive material used in atomic bombs. Afterwards, doctors pulled 15 of his teeth and took bone samples to study how plutonium moved through his body. None of this was done with his consent. From 1945 to 1947, at least 18 people across the United States were injected with plutonium in secret government experiments. Their urine and feces were collected and sent to Los Alamos to help the government build mathematical models of radiation exposure. Eb Cade eventually left the hospital on his own. He lived for a few more years, passing away in 1953 from heart failure. He never knew he had made history, not as a patient, but as a test subject. Cade's story reminds us that black bodies have too often been treated as disposable in the name of science and in the name of progress. Knowing this history forces us to ask this very question: whose lives are valued and whose lives are used? Healing starts with knowing. Follow for more.